Inaprubahan na sa plenaryo ng Senado ang budget ng ilang ahensya ng pamahalaan. Kabilang na riyan ang Office of the President at Presidential Communications Office. Yan ang ulat ni Daniel Manalastas.
Abalang-abala ang mga senador sa nagpapatuloy na budget deliberations para sa 2025 budget. Kanina sumalang ang budget ng Office of the President, Office of the Vice President, pati na ang Presidential Communications Office at iba pang ahensya ng pamahalaan. Lusot na sa deliberasyon sa plenaryo ng Senado ang mga ahensyang yan. Si Vice President Sara Duterte dumalo naman sa budget deliberations. Hindi naman nagtanong pa ang mga senador sa budget ng OP.
Upon consultation with the chairperson of the Committee on Finance, as well as our minority leader, Senator Coco Pimentel, I move that we consider and adopt for consideration of the Senate and approval the budget of the Office of the President, the President's offices, and the Presidential Management Staff.
Sa budget deliberations naman ng PCO, isa sa natanong ni Senate Minority Leader Coco Pimentel ang executive order tungkol sa freedom of information.
Are the people using this? Are the people using this mechanism? Requests for FOI have been made and were granted by the office?
Through the FOI program, Mr. President, the citizens are afforded the right to access government-held information, documents, data, and statistics. There have been 239,741 e-FOI requests lodged, and there have been 151,991 standard FOI filed. There are different types of FOI requests, statistics, data sets, research, legal documents, personal information, etc. And the top requested agencies under the e-FOI portal, Department of Health, with 22,692 requests, PSA, Statistics Authority, National Telecommunications, BIR, DepEd.
Ilan pa sa tinalakay sa plenaryo ay ang budget ng Department of Migrant Workers, kung saan kinamusta ng mga senador ang kalagayan ng ilang OFW, partikular ang mga may kaso sa ibang bansa, pati na ang mga nasa death row.
That recently around 11 returnees just last week, Mr. President, they were freed, Mr. President, and it is also because of the fact that our department consistently visit our kababayans who are in jails. In Malaysia, there are 41 in death row. 8 females and 33 males, wow. Mr. President.
Ang dami pala. So may
Karamihan po ginoong Pangulo ay drug-related cases.
Samantala sa budget deliberations naman ng Department of Human Settlement and Urban Development, kinwestiyon ni Senator Cynthia Villar ang usapin sa condominiums na isang senadora na mabigyang prioridad ang kapuspalad hinggil sa pabahay. Ilang kagawaran at ahensya pa ang nakapila na tatalakayin din sa mga susunod na araw. Daniel Manalastas para sa Pambansang TV sa Bagong Pilipinas.